Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. We are officially done seeding. Today is Friday, June 3rd. We finished seeding on May 26th, which is 3 days earlier than last year. So that's good, nice to be done in May, a little bit of a bonus. Sometimes wrap up in early June, and that's okay too. So on to the next thing. I'm spraying my peas for in-crop herbicide, spraying some weeds. I started up here last night, so I did one tank last night. I got 2 tanks to do this morning. So the peas are looking really good actually. We have great germination. It's just plant after plant. It looks like it's almost been placed by hand. Really happy with the peas. No plugged runs, so that's good. Peas timing wise is pretty good. They're about 3 to 5 node overall. This guy here would probably be a 4 maybe. Some are a bit smaller, some are a bit bigger. These tendrils are starting to clasp onto things. Look at that. So we're good timing wise here. Now I didn't do a pre-burn here because there wasn't much growing. Looking back, I probably should have at least done the outside round, but that's okay. I'm here now, so buckwheat starting to get big and some volunteer cereals and stuff like that, so this Viper will take care of that. It's a good thing these peas are 2.5 inches down because we haven't had moisture for over 2 weeks now, and it's starting to dry up out here. It's like rock hard. I can't even dig with my digger. Just now I'm starting to get to moisture. That root system's starting to dig down. I don't think there's any nodules yet, but soon there will be. Maybe a few just starting. Okay, let's load this guy up. I'm not pumping out of a tote anymore, using all these cases and jugs, so you just gotta take your time, make sure you put in your right rate. It's easy to make a mistake when there's a lot of empty cases and stuff like that, so you just gotta go slow, make sure you do it right. Now before we had this Rogator 1300C, we had an 1100, and the only way to check the amount in the tank were these sight gauges, these tubes on the front, and there's one on the back. So when filling on an angle, you kind of had to average both of them. Now I'm on an angle here, so instead of these tubes, we have the digital display right here, and I'm actually full right there, even though there's quite a bit of room still in this tube. So it's a nice feature that I really like on the Rogator. Peas look so cool from in the cab of the sprayer, just plant after plant. The rows are so straight, it's coming up so good. If you had a little shower, they would just really take off. So with this, I switched my nozzles to my Browns, my 10-gallon nozzles. So it's pumping out a lot of water. I have my rate set at 10.2, so I'll be able to do 130 acres per tank, 1,300-gallon sprayer, 10 gallons, makes sense. And I might bump my pressure up to 40 psi. It'll bring that duty cycle down a little bit. Plus it's really calm, so I can go at a higher pressure, a little bit better coverage. My coffee exploded. I run 2 specific coffee thermoses with anti-spill lids, and I lost them both. I don't know if they're in the versatile or the semis. Now we still run these floater tires during in-crop season because it doesn't hurt the plants that bad. The skinny tires actually push those plants into the ground more, just more pounds to the ground. So with these big floater tires, it just knocks that plant over and then it stands back up. It doesn't actually hurt it that bad. Now I still don't want to drive all over the place willy-nilly. I still want to pick my spots and be as efficient as possible. I just wanted to explain that, you know, driving through the field right now doesn't do as much harm as maybe you think. Slough's almost like glass this morning. Not even a wave. One minor screw up here. There's seed, and all of a sudden there's no seed. So obviously I ran out of peas, but my alarm didn't come on until way up there. I remember seeding here. Plus I could see in my camera there are still peas in my tank. So I'm not sure what happened, but hard to blame someone else. Other than that 100-meter miss, the field looks really good. At least it's not along the main road. Well, that's cutting it close. 20 gallons left in my tank. 387 acres here, but I'm done. Always want to take these square. You can't really take them at an angle. Twist your frame or something. Oh yeah. I have just enough in my tank to spray out this little corner here. We don't see this because we can't get in here with the drill. I just like to spray it out so the weeds don't grow in here just with whatever I'm spraying. And it's a little bit too tight in here to be fully boomed out, so I have the tips folded in. Pump's starting to whine, no pressure, means I'm empty. Shut my pump off. And my master apply off, and now I'm empty. Make sure no one's coming. Through the ditch again. Ow. Now where we're getting water currently, the water is really shallow, and we thought we could get away with it for pre-burn, which we did, but now it's getting so shallow that the water is so dirty and we have to move pump locations. So we have to move the pump a little bit farther away from home, more north, but the water is a lot cleaner there and it's a lot deeper. So we got to move the pump and the filter to a deeper slough. Thumbs up. Oh yeah, smooth.
It's so relaxing at the lake.
Yeah, I might need a little bit more. Use your paddle if you can. Next is washing off the drill. If we're gonna put it away, we want it to be clean. It's so dirty and dusty just from the year. Plus I blew that hydraulic hose, and so all the dust stuck to the frame of the drill, so we want to get that off. So we're going to use the sprayer water trailer to wash it off. We have an adapter going from the 3-inch hose down to 2-inch down to 1-inch, and it pumps out a lot of water, so that's what we're going to use. Shoes are wet. Drill is all washed off, all clean. We have to switch tractors to the John Deere 8300 to help put it in the shop. A little bit easier driving to put it in there nice and tight along the wall. Tractor looks a little small compared to the big Delta track usually in front of it. But it makes it a lot easier to get the drill inside here because the Versatile articulates and it's hard to get alongside this wall. Tractor and drill straight, the tank's still not straight, takes a long time.
I'm thinking we might just leave it just like that.
Now we can bring the swather inside. We have to bring everything out in order to fit the drill in along that east wall. Batteries on? No. All washed off and sitting inside. All that dirt and fertilizer dust is all off of there now. Thanks for watching.